is your boy Drunken Chaos. We are on NBA Live 2K or NBA Live 19. Might as well call it 2K. 19, but it's not 2K19. Just bear with me. I'll be starting very shortly on the French on the career.
We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on the center, go heck.
Just sharing my live at people
I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other because we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk to see me,
I am live on YouTube,
I'm in the store, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk.
This is the franchise Golden State save from the other day.
200 to Izzy, get my eyes here. Plastic, y'all, let's with us, Buzz Lightyear.
So I'm still waking up. This is not what I usually do in the morning. It's 6-1.
We got
6 wins, 1 loss.
Problem is you see me click 8212. This was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash.
Score.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes.
This is going to be a good one. Golden State versus the Chicago Bulls.
100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up.
The away team looking to make a statement.
We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, shuffle limousines. Before I got $65,000 on jeans. More like stuff for lotion.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls play host to the Golden State Warriors. And the Golden State Warriors control the tip. Green to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jake, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Chicago basketball. Good touch and a bucket for Chris Dunn.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
It's Boogie for 2. To Porter. Driving right to the basket. Wendell Carter powers it through.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins missed his first. That one goes.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Goes to the left side. Curry. And strokes it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. That no good off the mark. Curry. Good offense beating good defense.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Curry into the front court. 10-all is our score. Thompson, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Second and 3, no good. Chicago possession to Markkanen. Goes reverse to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry to bring it up. Right now, 12-all. From long range, great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Baseline drive, the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. Nope, first one does not go. It's the second, one more coming. Bulls have it. To Lopez. Porter gets it in the left corner. Draymond Green sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Andre Iguodala trying to cash in on the 3-point play. 71% for his career. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. He gets it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Green. 4-3. Porter grabs the board. Draymond Green rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Chandler Hutchison at the line. Misses the first. Missed the second. 0 for 2. To Shaun Livingston. Green. To Shaun Livingston. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Can't connect. Here's Curry with it up top. Up 6. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. For 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Next.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Curry with the ball to Thompson. Fires the 3. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 7. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got ball. That's me. I got ball.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Livingston's shot won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Deep left corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Won't go. And the rebound taken down by Green. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
In your face.
Long key from 3/4 court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
11 points ahead.
Ed Cohen, Jay
Not
Williams
much.
with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Cruises inside for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Thompson, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Curry to Thompson. Curry. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Thompson. Green. Curry. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Count it.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Oh, no.
Livingston to bring it up. His team leads it by 10. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Levine to Lopez. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Livingston to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Zach LaVine has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. To Durant. Fires the 3. Well defended. Can't miss those. Can't connect from in close.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Yes, Klay Thompson. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Jumper's good.
And like we've seen
The
so many
Bulls down
times,
to
this
down
is
to
what you have to
4
worry about
timeout.
with the Warriors. When they get on a run
Steph
like this,
Curry
they can
is-
put the game to bed in a hurry.
Time to shuffle things up.
No, you're on Jim Cole.
Jay,
Why on
27
YouTube?
wins a year ago for the Bulls.
Fucking-
What can this...
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Stephen Curry with a look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Thompson. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Porter. Lets it fly from long range, and Otto Porter, no one in his zip code, knocks down the three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Knocked loose. Levine. Wendell Carter powers it through.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Add 2 points to the board.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Cousins. No good. Bulls with the rock to Wendell Carter. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Thompson, no good. That's great defense. Wide open look, won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oh, hey.
To
Ooh, away over there.
From
Oh,
long
shit.
range.
Too late.
You
Got
do
it.
it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Draymond Green with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Thompson. Not that time. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. Knocked loose. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Raymond was in the wrong fucking
Bulls with
spot.
the basketball. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Back to Ed and Jay.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Durant knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Bulls with it. Done to Wendell Carter. The drive, right to the basket. Draymond Green sends it away. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
Done. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Down low, Thompson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
To Durant. Green. Thompson. Not easy.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Good touch and a bucket for Chris Dunn.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
To Curry. Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Thompson. Curry. Thompson. That's good D. Shot no good. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Short jumper won't fall. Done. Great look and vision. Draymond.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Damn right they're lucky they get the ball back. Draymond Green.
Levine. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Draymond Green. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. It's Chicago ball.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Driving right to the basket. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thompson missed it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Green, off the mark. Dunn. Terrific vision. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
A two-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Curry, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Chicago with the possession. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense and scores.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
4-3, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Curry, lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Markkanen to Levine. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Oh, and a putback.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Chris Dunn. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Dunn. To Lopez. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Count the basket inside.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Lopez. Jordan Bell pins it on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And he'll go to the foul line. Chris Dunn at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Shaun Livingston. Has a chance. The shot by Livingston, no good. Chicago basketball. Short jumper won't go down. That misses with 2 seconds to go. 3 quarters down. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Slam dunk Shaun Livingston.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Jordan Bell swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Has a look. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
And he'll head to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Denzel Valentine, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Thompson. For 3. Oh, he couldn't end a putback slam.
Ooh, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Chicago possession. Here's Lopez, down low. Robin Lopez, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. To Durant. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. To Porter. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Shaun Livingston. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
And throws it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
The drive, right to the basket. Rebound hauled in by Cousins.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Porter. Otto Porter. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
Bulls have it. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And he finishes at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Draymond Green with the block. No good. Defense catching a break there. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Warriors come away with it. Curry to Durant. Can't connect. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Thompson. Curry. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Green to Cousins. Curry. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend. Boom, baby.
Curry. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Thompson. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Way too early, though.
Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Goes to the left side. Durant. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
there.
Substitution being made in this one. DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Levine. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
74 and 30. 34 and 50.
Driving right to the basket. Turns and slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Proud City.
Thompson, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Dunn. Nice pass to set things up. Draymond Green sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bulls with the rock. Dunn to Wendell Carter. Off the assist.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Markkanen slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Cut down.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Warriors put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Warriors got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
41-25, and damn.
The Bulls seem to give up on this game.
Game drive.
Defense.
Look at that. Look at that. 548.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the... On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Really, Jalen? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty bad for 3 points. 3 points. Not bad, to be honest. Yeah. Really drink. King Chaos account might need a GTA start too. Thinking about it. Yep. I don't need team stats. Next game.
My girl. So you're talking about what? Ain't got nothing, man. Ain't got nothing on no name. No, it's straight like that, though.
Mike Will.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing, nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing, be doing the most. Ducking, in my guide design your post, look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing, nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing, be doing the most. I was ducking, me and my guide design your post, look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Tell you one of y'all. You can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my B300 the most. I keep close bonds, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up fight that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Come through. I'll tell you one of y'all. Come through. I'll tell you one of y'all. Got no time to get. I can't leave my foot down bad like that, cause I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got. This where I'm focused. Need to focus more. That's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world like that.
Good evening from Northern California and Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with a dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one.
I swear to God, if you finish that fucking sentence, I will pray.
The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Just off the mark. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Drew Holiday, defended by Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Deep left corner, Curry. His first effort off the mark. He was hacked. They let it go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Hayden into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any
Yes,
contact on
only
that last play. I agree with the refs, no call. Let him play.
To Green. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Hayden with the basketball. Leads a bucket to Davis. Klay Thompson. Tip shot.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Curry into the front.
Oh, no.
Court. Looking to make something happen. To Davis.
Oh, Klay Thompson's not going to guard Anthony Davis.
First, that one goes. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Oh no. You keep the starting five on for a little bit longer, buddy.
Fires the three. Pelicans
And
have the rebound. Hayden into the front court. 10-4 is the score.
DeMarcus Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. Curry
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, you got dogfight.
Steph Curry. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things.
Yeah,
when you
we'll
run
change this game. Alright, guys, that is all I have time for